Good morning, entrepreneurs and builders. Welcome to the Breaking Business Podcast, where we don't just talk marketing and entrepreneurship, we dissect it, we challenge it, we extract those golden nuggets that you can actually use every single day. Business is in your blood, and I'm here to make it boil. I'm your host, Dr. Wood. Now let's break it down and build something great. What if I told you that the biggest bottleneck in your business isn't your marketing, isn't your budget, and it's definitely not the economy, but it's you? Stick around because in this video we're breaking down how your business can't outgrow you and how your personal development is the true engine behind your business growth. This might be a little bit uncomfortable. Sometimes it'll be freeing. Truth is something that you're going to hear. Let's dive in. So here's the truth most people learn the hard way. Your business is a mirror of your mindset, your habits, and your emotional intelligence. If you avoid conflict in your personal life, you probably avoid hard conversations in business. An example would be like firing a toxic client or asking for higher rates. If you have a procrastinating type of personality, your business likely suffers from inconsistent output. I suffer from this sometimes too. If you're addicted to chaos, well, by God, your operations probably look like a fire drill every single Monday. What you suppress in your personal development eventually surfaces in your business. It's always a spillover, whether it's a missed opportunity, a team friction, or a burnout. And here's the thing. The ceilings you keep hitting in your business are often the reflections of the ceilings you haven't broken yourself in your personal life. So, when I say personal development, I'm not talking about daily affirmations or vision boards, though they can help, they're pretty much full of crap. I'm talking about real growth. I'm talking about getting your habits under control, increasing your emotional resilience, developing decision-making frameworks, learning how to lead and communicate under pressure, managing your energy, not just your time. These things are important. This is the work that doesn't always show in social media, but it will show up everywhere else in your business. Whether you're running a $500 startup or a $5 million operation, your leadership, your clarity, your discipline always will drive your outcomes. You're not just building a business, you're becoming a kind of person who can sustain one. Let me give you a simple framework for this. There are 3 phases of personal growth that unlock business growth, and I call them this kind of weird trio. So the first one is identity shift. The second one is skill stack expansion. And then the third one is capacity building. Now, identity shift, you move from thinking, I'm just trying to survive, to I'm the CEO of my future. That's when your decisions will change and you stop playing the small game. Your second one, skill stack expansion. This is the concept of stop relying on charisma and brute force to determine. Instead, you build real transferable skills, sales, delegation, negotiation, copywriting, and overall systems design. The last one, capacity building, this is where you're going to grow tolerance for uncertainty, stress, and scale. A 7-figure business needs a 7-figure mindset and a nervous system that doesn't fry every time a fire starts, because with that nervous system, you will crash and burn before you even get to the 2 or 3-figure mark. Which phase are you in right now? Be honest. Awareness is going to be your starting point. Now, let me be real with you. Every time I've made a business breakthrough, whether it's a product that scaled, client that 10x revenue, or a system that saved hours, it never came from just grinding. It came from how I upgraded myself in both my learning, sometimes my self-coaching. I had to reframe a system of self-doubt, and sometimes there's a final step of sleep, diet, and focus that, never really gets paid attention to until it hits you right in the face. Sometimes learning how uncomfortable conversations needed to be renegotiated, renavigated in my own mind before presenting them to a client. And then, and the same with the team dynamic. The hidden ROI is going to be a personal development feature. Once you stop leaking energy, stop making fear-based decisions, and stop letting ego sabotage your opportunities, then suddenly your business has room to breathe and expand. All right. Let's land this plane to some real tactics. If you want to grow your business by growing yourself, here's what you should start doing today. First, audit your blind spots. What keeps tripping you up again and again? That's going to be your easy, low-hanging fruit to growing. The second thing, potentially read a book a month. Something on leadership, maybe psychology, systems thinking. Not all of them, but one of them. Master that one, read it again, envelop your behaviors and habits around something within this book. Change something. 1% is all you need. Get in the room. Number 3, join a mastermind. Find a mentor, somebody who already knows something that you need to figure out, and take those golden nuggets. Take them for yourself, utilize them. Number 4, build non-negotiable systems in your own habits. We're talking sleep, we're talking fitness, we're talking about scheduling. Anything that you require to not only develop SMART goals, but to remain on task and not get demotivated by your lack of structure. And then lastly, set progress. Set tracking goals, KPIs for your own development. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you will end up falling into the system of self-mastery. It's inevitable. So, in conclusion, look, your business doesn't need more tactics. It needs a transformed operator. That means you. And the good news, you don't have to get it perfect. You just have to get it started. If this hits home, smash the like button, drop a comment below. What's one area of personal development that you're working on? And if you want deeper content, subscribe and join the movement. And again, Brandon signing off. Grow your business. Prosper on purpose.